Welcome to my review of the Xiaomi Pro HDs. These are the triple driver ones from Xiaomi and one more, because it's kind of a collaboration. I think one more is actually the actual manufacturer, but obviously the top dog is Xiaomi. So yeah, that's the real name, is the Xiaomi Mi In-Ear Headphones Pro HD, which is far too long. So for this video I'm just going to call it the Xiaomi Pro HDs just for short. So obviously it's an in-ear, cable length 1.25, speaker impedance 32 ohms, which is quite key, which I'll get to in a bit, and sensitivity is 98 decibels. And yeah, one more, it says, there you go, principal Xiaomi, but the actual manufacturer is one more. So there you go, high res certified if that matters, and that's it. So what you get in the packaging is actually pretty decent stuff. I can't understand that, but one bit is actually in English. So on the controls, which I'll show you in a bit, Apple, no, at least it shows you it doesn't work for iOS, and yeah, for Android it's actually got volume control, and that's it. So a lot of inline microphones only tend to have one button, but at least it's got three. What else you get, you actually get a pouch, which is, for the price point, was pretty good. Normally you get this on like things that are more expensive. There's the logo, not too bad at all. And when you first get them, they come in here, as you say. It's one more again, just the same specs. Actually that only says up to 20. I thought for high res it's supposed to go up to 40,000. Yeah, but on the box it says 40, only 20. And that's the actual model number of these QTE J02JYs. So that's what sometimes that's what you see them referred to. Zoom right in so you can see it. So yeah, normally they come in here when you first get them, and the cable's wrapped around. This is kind of like, it's kind of rubbery. Obviously that's where that is. And so extra small, small, large, and default and medium tips, which I'll show you. But yeah, you could easily take those out, use that as a carry case, or use the that like pouch. And yeah, onto these. So cable's a bit rubbery, like I've shown you. 3 buttons, really nice finish. Attached cable, which is a shame. And these are obviously designed to be worn down. HD audio, vent, and there's another one there. There is a mod that people do, because people think there's not enough bass for these, so you can tape up, I can't remember from memory, but it's either that one or that one. I think it's that one you tape and it gives you more bass. That's if you want to do that. Straighten this cable out. So yeah, straight 3.5, nice finish. Warranty purposes, blah 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 blah. Goes to a split. Says me. If you can focus, there you go, and that's it. So yeah, this one is the right, which has the inline connection. Right, say, it's got a nice build. R there, the other one says left. Take this off so you can see what it's like. It's kind of a universal size. I've tried KZ tips and they seem to fit as well. But these ones that come supplied seem fine for my kind of use. Get to comfort. Comfort's fine. It's not that big. Considering, you know, it's meant to be 2 dynamics and a BA in there, a balanced armature. I think it's one of those dynamic driver units where it's like 2 in 1. It's like what they did on the QKZ VK4. It's classed as a double unit, but it's in the space of one. Yeah, but say comfort's good. It's not that wide. Like when I reviewed the Marshall modes, that was wider than these. And the Lindy Chromo is another one. Quite wide, but that's not too wide at all. No, yeah, so it's really nice. It's a really nice finish. Comfort was good. Show the left one. It says there. It says LR, like I just shown you. Symmetrical HD audio. Nothing special, but yeah, general nice finish. And let's get to the sound. These are kind of picky to power. You need to throw a bit more power than you need to, which I'm surprised by for something that's a consumer-based mainstream product, which people will be powering off the phones, because that's the point of these. And I don't think most phones, unless you got something new and modern, will do these justice, because if you don't power these enough, they sound extremely bass light, and they sound kind of bright, like far too bright. But when you throw some power at them, it brings kind of the treble down and the bass up a touch and the mids up. It kind of changes the sound signature, so bear that in mind. But yeah, I've tried these on a bunch of different players and my AMDAX, and I do like the power. As you say, the 32 ohms, which is normally kind of like headphone level impedance, and the sensitivity was 90, what was it now? So yeah, 98, which is kind of low for earphones. But yeah, so let's get to the overall sound. I thought was quite balanced with a edge to the treble. I mean, they're not all, when they're unamped, shall we say, just a low power device, the treble's even more and the bass is less. I wouldn't say these are U-shaped or nothing. I'd say the bass is kind of light, but when it's not amped, the bass is like non-existent. So it does bring the bass up just a touch. It's meant to be a graphene driver. I'm not sure if that's for both parts or just one. I'm not sure, but it's meant to be graphene. It's got a balanced armature which is in the nozzle. I've no idea what the branding is. I don't know who makes it, but yeah. So bass, there isn't a lot of it, but it is quite tight. It's quite fast. It doesn't bleed into the mids because there's not that much of it. Let's get to the mids. Mids is detailed, but nothing really special. Kind of average, but there. Nothing bad, but nothing good. Kind of average. Treble was good. It can be a touch bright. Some people moan that these are loads of sibilants, but I don't think they have. At the worst case, they got a mild amount of it. At the worst case scenario, but treble details is good. Instrument separations okay, but it could be a touch better compared to what you can get, in 2020, because these came out late 2016, if I remember. Yeah, these are 2016. These came out. There's also the dual driver one, and these are superior. I forgot the name, but it's kind of similar design. It's on an angle, like a right angle. I think it's just because just the HDs, I think. And yeah, these are superior over those. I did have those, but I lost them, which is a shame, but they're kind of cheap, so it's not really much of a big deal. But yeah, treble details are good. It's quite a safe tuning, to be honest, but I'm still surprised they haven't released like an updated version of it. And now they released an updated version of the 2 driver. It's got kind of like a grey kind of coloured shell, which I've never tried. But yeah, isolation on these I don't think was great, but that's good or bad depending on your situation. Sensitivity, like I said before, was kind of low, so you need to throw some power at them to sound what they're supposed to sound like is probably the best way to describe it. Soundstage, not that great, really. Average at best. And the imaging, I'd say, is okay. They aren't technically that good, but for general music listening, I found it was okay. But if you like a lot of bass, you probably won't like these. They aren't that bassy. And I think that's it, really. These are a blast from the past. So I'm sure these are 2016 earphones, and they're still readily available. So yeah, I think that's it, really. I'd say I'd love to see an updated version, made slightly easier to power and probably better technicalities. I think that's it. I know One More themselves have done quite a few. They've done that triple driver, and they've done that one with 4 drivers, but it's obviously been a lot more expensive than these are. And I think that's it. So if you want to know anything else, just say in the comments below, down there. Yeah, thanks for watching, and stay safe out there, and take care, guys, and I'll be back with another video.